Ross Miami McGill is fully protected by a network of hoods who remain loyal to jailed gangster Jamie Iceman Stevenson, according to underworld sources. The former Union Bears chief turned Dubai-based drugs boss is said to have the backing of high-ranking mobsters who still see Stevenson as the Godfather. The details emerged after we revealed McGill had been given the task of telling Stevenson's former sidekick, Stephen Jimmy Jamieson, he had been ejected from the mob. A source said Ross McGill follows instructions directly from Stevenson via close associates. He is fully protected by Stevenson's network. As we previously revealed, McGill has close ties to Lloyd Cross, one of Stevenson's key gang members who was nailed for his role in the £100 million cocaine and bananas importation plot. McGill of East Kilbride is also said to have connections with Dubai-based supercar dealer Robert Bob Maguire, who has vowed revenge on those who murdered his brother Billy. Maguire from Drumchapel has shown off his luxury desert lifestyle in a series of rap videos dedicated to Billy, who was knifed to death in Clydebank in 2020. Brian Fulham was jailed for life in 2022 for stabbing Billy, who at the time was facing a trial over an alleged gun attack in October 2019. Accomplice Corey Craig was sentenced to 11 years and 4 months following his guilty plea to culpable homicide. Co-accused Jordan Morrison was jailed for 8.5 years after he admitted to the attempted murder of Billy's friend John Higgins that night. And now we can reveal fresh details connecting Maguire and McGill to Stevenson's gang, including the drugs theft that sparked Scotland's ongoing turf war. We have been reporting since March on the brutal fallout from the fake cash cocaine rip-off that prompted McGill to launch a revenge campaign against associates of Edinburgh boss Mark Richardson and his allies in Glasgow's notorious Daniel clan. Our underworld source said Maguire has been an associate of McGill and Cross since their Union Bears days. It's well known that Maguire is in the process of exacting revenge on the 3 individuals serving sentences in connection with the death of his brother Billy. What's less well known is that Maguire provided McGill with information on the suppliers of the counterfeit currency that was used as payment for 12 kilos of Jamie Stevenson's cocaine. Stevenson's network is investigating both the suppliers and the buyers of the large amount of sterling and euro counterfeit currency used in the dodgy deal. And Maguire has requested assistance from Stevenson through McGill in plotting revenge on his brother's killer. McGill, Maguire and Cross are all loyal to Stevenson, along with the kingpin's stepson Jerry Carbon, who is said to have mended the rift with Stevenson that exploded during their trial. We told how the fearsome boss unleashed a tirade of abuse at Carbon when he was jailed at the High Court in Glasgow in October last year. Security staff had to step in as the furious drug lord and his stepson traded insult from their courthouse cells. The pair's bust-up was sparked after Carbon broke ranks to admit his role in running their lucrative street Valium factory in Kent. Cross had earlier entered a guilty plea to importing cocaine from Ecuador, further inflaming Stevenson, who wanted the jury to decide their fate. But it's understood that Stevenson, who eventually pleaded guilty mid-trial, has calmed down after having 4 years cut from his original 20-year stretch. Our source said the rift between Carbon and Cross was smoothed over when Stevenson's sentence was reduced on appeal. Stevenson's former sidekick, Stephen Jimmy Jamieson, faces extradition after he was nicked in Dubai following a gym bust-up with McGill. The pair clashed after months of violence in Edinburgh and Glasgow as a group known as Tamo Junto carried out firebombings, machete attacks and murder bids on McGill's behalf. Police have arrested 55 suspects as part of Operation Portalage, a crackdown on the worst explosion of gangland violence in years. Tensions between rival groups escalated further after the murders of Lyons gang bosses Ross Monaghan and Eddie Lyons Jr. at the end of May in Fuengirola in Spain. And Scottish detectives dismissed a link to the Lyons arch-enemies in the Daniel crew, while Spanish authorities claimed the double killing is linked to the decades-long conflict. While Michael Rowley of Liverpool is in custody facing extradition to Spain, charged with their murders.